Up, Divine Masculine Collective? Happy New Year, y'all. We made it. Nigga, we made it. Thank y'all for joining me. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. My name is Keita. And if you're one of my day ones, welcome back. I am so happy to even feel like doing this reading because for the longest time, there's been this tug of war on my energy where I'm wanting to do one, but I know I'm not needing to at the time, or I know I'm not being led to at the time. It's just the fact that I enjoy doing them. So then there's that desire to do it, right? But everything is in alignment right now. I feel like doing it. I feel the call to do it. And so here we are. I hope that you all are well. If you're not well, just hang in there with me for a little minute. Hopefully something will be said that brings you to a better state of wellness. I have already pulled the tarot for you all, and because I was led to do a few things, and so for the sake of time, I figured I will go ahead and pull the tarot, get a feel for the energy, and then we'll tap into the other energies together because I'm being led to clarify with the what's the name of this damn deck? The Secret Language of Light Oracle. The music is, that is not the name of that oracle deck. The Playlist Oracle, which is real fun. I love this deck. And also to do a bit of bibliomancy from a book that I have not even read. I actually got this book because I saw a video about the topic from the author on YouTube. It's a book by Matt Kahn, Whatever Arises. Love that. And so I'm going to be kind of closing out the message with whatever wants to come forth from that book. And so we're going to jump on into it because the card that fell out, and it fell out sideways, was Temperance, which is a major arcana card. And in this beginning of the year, you got the Temperance card, Temperance energy, represented by the number 14, which breaks down to a 5. So that tells me that's what's changing for you guys, or creating some conflict in a way, is you all trying to come to middle ground about something. Like trying to figure out how to move forward in moderation so that you can heal a situation, possibly needed to reconcile with someone or something in some way. But here you have this energy of more darkness, and then you have the light, but you have this DJ here, which represents you being in charge of the energy that comes forth, the energy of your life, the music that you make in your life, and how you create harmony. You have all that you need, be it in this earthly realm or some spiritual connection, or gifts, talents, resources that you have. You have it available to you, kind of like that energy of the Magician, which is also a major arcana card represented by the number 1, to bring things into balance. Temperance represents moderation, patience, reaching some kind of middle ground, and things being more even keel where they are out of balance or chaotic, or two different things are at play, and bringing them into balance. So this could very well be speaking to like two people being very different, but trying to figure out how you can move forward on common ground and reconcile a situation and bring more harmony to it. Again, this card came out sideways, so there's a shift where Temperance may have been in the reverse for you all, which speaks to excess, doing things excessively, not being in moderation, going too far and staying too long, as the old folks say, which can mean like addictions, very much a sign of like overdosing on something or being addicted to something, not doing it in moderation, not having balance of it, whatever that looks like. Codependencies, because codependency is an addiction. It's an addiction to people pleasing, sex addictions, alcoholism, drugs, whatever the case. That could be the case, or just being out of alignment or not in sync with that which is healthiest for you to be in sync with. So then there's some healing that has to take place, and so this tells me you guys are in the midst of your healing. That is what's changing for you. So hang in there, y'all. Hang in there and seek to have more temperance in whatever situation you find yourself in. You may want to look up the word temperance, the tarot card meaning of temperance, and that energy is a slew of information available on the World Wide Web. I really like this website when I'm studying tarot card meaning. Sybil. So I can put in like temperance, Sybil, Sibyl, and then it'll pull up different meanings and applications for just our 611. So we could possibly be speaking to how you operate in your relationships and healing those areas of your relationships where there is disharmony. But at the top of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is that knight who is very much the embodiment of slow and steady wins the race. No longer being in a hurry, but yet being committed to reaching an end goal. Being willing to put forth the work. As you can see, this gentleman here, he's holding this pentacle that he has to offer something, some tangible offer. And also he has this lawnmower here, willing to put forth the work to change the landscape of what's going on in his 3D reality. And he's patient. So with temperance and the Knight of Pentacles, you definitely got this emphasis on needing to be patient. This could possibly be a situation where, as a masculine, you excessively have thought about how you want everything to be in place and you don't want to make moves until you've reached a certain status or account number or whatever the case. But this is saying, no, take this day by day. Go ahead and get started and just put in the work. Put in the work, be committed to doing the work, show up day by day for whatever comes from moment to moment or each day. And just keep putting forth the effort. Keep making your dedicated investments to this situation so that you can go from excess, this energy of excess or having to have more than enough or whatever, to moderation, having just enough to thrive. Just enough, not to survive, but just enough to thrive and be in harmony and be good, be at peace. Temperance also represents peace. And so you definitely want to tap into your Knight of Pentacles energy to reach a certain level of peace that is needed in your life at this time. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords energy has, like most of the tarot cards, various energies associated with it. You have this guy here. He has what looks like a blindfold on, and then he also has two swords in his hands. One thing I like about the image in this card opposed to some other tarot decks, especially the Rider-Waite, the person who is sitting there with all of these energies are masculine, by the way. So y'all are definitely tapping into your masculine energy at this time, because you don't have not one feminine energy as of yet in these cards. But you got this guy here with these swords, but the swords are not crossing his heart. As he sometimes the symbolism in the Two of Swords is the swords are like this, and he's covering his heart so as to not make an emotional decision or to block out the emotion in the situation and trying to refuse to see something for what it is. That's why the blindfold is on. So it's like he has the blindfold on, and so he's not able to see something, but he also has these swords, but it's not blocking his heart. So you guys are in a healthy state of emotion. You're more vulnerable than you probably are used to being in this situation. And this blindfold is definitely by choice, because he could easily drop the swords and take the blindfold off or cut it off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is a choice. This is not by force. His hands are not tied in any way, which comes to tell you your hands are not tied in this situation. You have a choice. You're at a crossroads and needing to make a choice. You're gonna barbecue a meal too. And so with the Two of Swords, a lot of times being at this crossroads, it's just a matter of, I don't want to focus on what's going on over here or what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to observe. I want not even observe, because you can't see. You got the blindfold on. I want to pay attention to how I'm feeling in this situation with the Two of Swords, or even my thoughts in this situation. But I'm not ready to really see things for what they are, or see how other people feel about it, or anything outside of me and what's going on with me inwardly. Just saw 11:11 that would affect my decision, because when you're at a crossroads like this, you're needing to make a decision about which way you gonna go, who you gonna choose, what you gonna choose. It's being at a crossroads. So that is at the bottom of the deck, and underneath that you got the Page of Cups. I told you there's some emotion involved here. There's some new level of creativity or emotion that you may not necessarily be the light started blinking, y'all. So I'm on point. You know, it's like this song, somebody posted about it on Instagram the other day, and then I was reminded of a reading that I did recently where the song came up. But it's Stephanie Mills, Never Knew Love Like This Before. This is a new experience for you. And so it's that Page of Cups, romantic, fantasy, crush type of energy. Not wanting to move into nothing too serious or mature. But you got the Page of Cups that's driving this Two of Swords energy, being at a crossroads because of how you feel. You actually are wanting something a bit more of a committed nature, because you have the Knight of Pentacles energy. And he comes with more commitment, leveling up a bit. So that's that going from a page to a knight type of energy that we're seeing here. I'm going to clarify this message with the secret language of light oracle. So still please clarify this message for the divine masculine collective at this time. Baby, this light is really popping up. I get it, y'all. Oh, that's a lot. Wait a minute. Less cards, please. Clear message. Less cards. Temperance can also be significant to a soulmate. To being in a soulmate connection, because you have these two opposites that attract and that come together and bring harmony. So, and are in a harmonious connection. So that's a thing as well. So we have in this card, even while I was shuffling, it kept coming out. You got the number 34, soulmating, where you have this energy here connecting to the higher heart. So some of you are going through a higher heart activation where you are learning to operate from unconditional love, from Christ consciousness, especially with all this healing blue energy that's shown here. And also this yellow heart your life force energy is increasing. So you got that represented by the number 34 with soulmating. And then you have the number 7, nothing has gone wrong, but it was in the reverse. Something went wrong. There's why there's this need for reconciliation. Page of Cups also can be representing reconciliation as well as temperance. And so here you have this number 7 with nothing has gone wrong, but it was in the upright. In this image, you have the yin and the yang, the balance of masculine and feminine energy coming together to create a whole. So not only are you guys doing the work to integrate your inner masculine and feminine energy, but also having some experience with needing to reconcile with that feminine energy outside of you, whoever or whatever is representing that in your life. Just off 1551, which is symbolic of, with those mirroring numbers, the twin flame journey. So I'm going to read I'm gonna read the message of soulmating. God damn. And at the top of the deck, number 31, divine feminine. As a result of the divine feminine influence in your life, that's that part of that healing that's taking place with the temperance energy that's present here. You all are on your way to, or have experienced in some way, or being heavily influenced by, like I said, that love that you've not experienced love with anybody in this way before. At the bottom of the deck, you have soul love, represented by the number 33, which represents a 6. I told y'all I saw 611, because what you're experiencing now is just teaching you how to master, because 11 represents mastery, teaching you how to master how you show up in relationships. And so that may be showing you in some of your relationships where you have gone wrong, as this says, nothing has gone wrong, but was in reverse. And also showing you the more efficient, the more profitable, the more effective way to move forward in your relationships, especially your love relationships. And underneath soul love, number 19, transformation. I love this for y'all, because that means that you guys are maturing and growing and evolving, ascending, elevating. You're going through a transformation. And when you go through a transformation is not an improvement on the design. Transformation is starting out as one thing and ending up as something totally different. And so the experiences that y'all are having are turning you into a totally different entity, a totally different energy, nothing like what you're used to. You're not showing up how you used to. You're not connecting with who you used to. You're probably not going to be living where you used to. You're probably not going to be making money the way you used to. Like, that's a total transformation. So take me. I've gone through several transformations as a result of my scorpionic nature, which is all about transformation and rebirth. So I go through cycles of rebirth, transformation and rebirth a lot. That's how I learn my lessons in this lifetime. And I started out, I used to do security, and, you know, being a student and working in corporate culture and just being fully engulfed in the matrix, doing the things. I was a male identified woman who, in some ways, measured my worth according to who I was dating, if I was dating. I aspired to be married, so I allowed men to like dangle that carrot in my face, so to speak, and just a totally different energy and entity for who I am now. Still one who honors and values the sanctity of marriage, or still one who values education, but from a more sovereign place. Like, my views on those types of things are totally different. My intentions are pure, and I'm not hell-bent on doing any of that career-wise, how I get money, how I take care of myself health-wise. None of that is attached to the matrix. It's according to what is best for me. which is a lot of this Two of Swords energy, where you put on that blindfold to block out what you see with your eyes and go about making a decision about things according to how you feel, and also incorporating your logic, your knowledge as well, because looks can be deceiving. And then when you're looking at certain things that are going on outside of you, that external validation, whatever, like that can influence your decision when you're at a crossroads, when you're supposed to be making decisions that are best for you. And so that's a lot of where this Two of Swords energy comes in, that is being powered by this Page of Cups energy. I really like Page of Cups energy when it's in its light aspect and not its shadow, because in its shadow it's emotional immaturity, but in its light it's just that innocent love, that new love feeling of flirtatiousness, and just being optimistic about, you got the sun shining here, optimistic about the possibilities and the potential of the situation, wanting to date and just have fun. And you see this fish jumping out here because fish represent fertility. Sometimes this card comes out when there's a baby involved, somebody's pregnant or whatever, but it's very symbolic of being pregnant with possibility in a love or romantic situation. And you can see here that behind this young man with 0% body fat, a ship, a little ship coming in, and the ocean of emotion behind him. And so that's actually a healthy energy to be in. Instead of soul mating and the rest of these energies here, I am going to read the message of soul love. Then we're going to move on to the other energies that want to come out, the messages that want to come out at this time. Soul love is unconditional love. I told y'all. Which one of these cards was giving me that unconditional love energy? Oh, the soul mating junk, where I was talking about Christ consciousness and being unconditionally loved. And so many of us, the way we were raised, the way we've been conditioned, we've been taught to love conditionally, and people have loved us conditionally. But when you tap in with divine feminine energy, be it your own or that outside of you, that is unconditional unconditional love. It's going to challenge you and teach you to love unconditionally. It's going to show you what it feels like to be loved unconditionally. And that does not always mean somebody putting up with your shit, because a person can love the shit out of you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? So it says, you are clear, pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. This past energy where nothing has gone wrong came out in reverse. Everything that went wrong in the past, it cannot keep you from that which God has in store for you. What they say, what God put together, can no man put asunder. That part. Your future will be nothing like what has been before. You are at the center of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. Some of y'all have been in experiences before, marriages, relationships, courtships or whatnot, and when it comes to the connection that you're at a crossroads about now, or that you are facing or in now, you worry that all the things that went wrong in those connections are gonna go wrong in this connection. And so that's what's got you kind of stagnant and not making the moves that you are being divinely led to make. And this is your confirmation that this is a transformation. It's a whole new thing. This is not an improvement on the design. It ain't gonna be some of that old bullshit and then a few good things. No, this is something totally new. So it says, when you look out in balance, is temperance. You are seeing through love and will experience many variations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love, that no one will sway you from it. Oh my God, that is so describing the energy of this Two of Swords. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, use them swords to cut it out. And shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes. See the way he put that blindfold on? I refuse to see this dumb shit. So I'm going to focus elsewhere. I'm going to go inward and I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to do what makes me feel good. And not like on a surface level, but on a deep, soul-mating, transformative, divine, feminine, Knight of Pentacles, committed and dedicated level. Shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Being not allowing other people to distract you from the decision that's best for you, your thoughts or how you feel. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Trying to deny yourself of the love that God is gifting you. I had a dream the other night, and in that dream, the song by Frankie Beverly and Mays, Can't Get Over You. I know I brought it on myself. I some no one else. And it's hard because I can't get over you. It makes me feel so sad. It's reconciliation. Messing up the love we had. Y'all go listen to that song. Because Frankie was preaching to the people. You cannot run from that the love that God is trying to give you because you're scared of the love that the way love has shown up for you, or you've experienced love in the past. You experienced that love from unhealed people to an unhealed version of you. But you've done the work. Temperance. That temperance was in sideways. You've done the work. You're doing the work. You're committed to continue doing the work to experience love for self and love outside of yourself differently, unconditionally. So it says your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't go easy on yourself, as it is just a sign that you are yet to love something about yourself. And the soul mastery here is knowing love is to love knowing. Don't allow yourself to remain ignorant to the things that keep you from loving at its highest capacity. Instead, let that challenge you to be open to it. You know what I'm saying? Challenge yourself. Like I said to myself some time ago, like, okay, God, I'm ready to experience the deeper crevices of my heart. I'm ready to explore and experience deeper love. And my experiences from that point of making that declaration have been just that. So you want to challenge yourself to grow in that area of your life. And we're going to clarify this, the fun part. Drink my tea because I know I'm probably about to say some of these songs, bruh. If you hate my singing, you can turn this shit off right now. Because this joint here got some bops. This deck got some classics. Spirit, please clarify this message for the divine masculine collective. How they feeling? What they got going on? Put it into song for the people. Ooh. Who y'all got feeling this way about y'all? Britney Spears, Toxic. Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Too high. Can't come down. Losing my head. Spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? Yo, this is y'all. I asked for how y'all feeling. So y'all feeling like a connection is so like high vibe and like this is this Page of Cups energy. Like, oh my god, this shit here is toxic. I ain't never felt love like this, and this shit should have came with a warning, because it's taking me for a loop. I'm losing my head, spinning round and round. I'm losing my head because I'm used to approaching connections from a logical standpoint. No, baby. That is not love. Love has far less to do with your head and a whole lot more to do with your heart. Snow patrol, chasing cars. We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lay here, oh, this is my song. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Yeah, this that intimacy. Fuck everybody else. You make me feel good. You make me feel safe. You make me feel, like I can face whatever is coming my way. So we'll do it all, everything on our own. Fuck them. Everybody that I allow to come between us, no more. We cutting that out. With the help of Archangel Michael, through this Knight of Pentacles dedication to putting forth the work and creating a different physical landscape, investment. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Blocking out everything outside of you that is not in alignment with your highest calling, your true goal, whatever it is that you and your divine counterpart have or are going to set forth. It's part of the trajectory of your life. It's part of the divine vision that you have, because as a divine masculine and a divine feminine connecting, you're going to get those intuitive nudges and direction and opportunities that come to you to lead you to where you need to be on your divine mission. So this song is Khaled, Right Back. Power. Got me sitting by my phone. I've been waiting for hours. On my line, sending mirror pics of you fresh out the shower. So I might as well swing over to your place. Now it's crowded in LA. But I'll be there at 8 if the traffic allows it. Say you down, I could show you around. If you're really about it, yeah. But for you, I got something to prove. What do you say? This is dating. It's that Page of Cups energy, dating. Sending mirror pics and naked pics, in which I don't advise because I don't trust these phone people, but I imagine it could be fun. I used to do that. No, not in this chapter. Not to say that I wouldn't again, but I don't know. Something about me just don't trust the shit. Oh, that's something about me not trusting the shit is I've been burnt in those type of situations before, actually. Fucking with fuck boys. But yeah, like sending pics out the shower and having little date nights. I'm gonna swing over to your place, sitting by the phone, waiting on that phone call from the person you want to hear from the most, and being willing to get in rush hour traffic or whatever to get to that person. And he said, I could show you around if you're really about it. I want to introduce you to my people and show you the things that I like to do and the places that you may not have been that I frequent or that I've enjoyed, and I want to show you a good time because I got something to prove. What do you say? That's a offer. I told you, that Pentacle, an offer. The Page of Cups can be an offer too, with this cup and this fish coming out too. That could be an offer, but it's an offer to start something that you want to continue to put the work in to see grow. So that's dope. Her, you always wearing them glasses. You don't want to let no sucker look in your eyes, huh? Better show off them eyelashes. You love what you do with a passion. Oh, that shit is attractive. I fuck with you, girl. All you want to do is gas me. How we end up in the back seat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page. You the same way. So this is that energy of a guy who knows, like, this chick here, she ain't no pick me. She's not a pick-me. She has every reason not to be. She's attractive. She loves what she does, and he finds that attractive. And he like, I fucks with you. All you want to do is gas me. It's like with that line he's saying, she's encouraging. She's a divine feminine energy. She lifts him up. She motivates him. She gasses him. You got this, baby. You a king. You know what I'm saying? Like, motivating and authentic with the shit, not on some gas you, like telling you something and you far from it. You know what I'm saying? How we end up in the back seat. You know how, nigga. Just trying to get to the bag. Two people on the same page. You the same way. You focus like I'm focused. Your vision, we have a mutual vision. Your values are similar to mine. When we gonna slide? Listen to these songs, y'all. Cause that one, I don't know that one well enough to be trying to sing. I know the hook is when we gonna slide. Some. I don't know. I've heard that song though. I know it's when we gonna slide. I love her, but that's not one I'm super familiar with. Beyonce, Crazy in Love. I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Cause I still don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can. Got me feeling so crazy right now, you love. Got me feeling so crazy right now, you love. Yes. Y'all know I'm a Beyonce stan, honey. This is a Beehive friendly channel over here. And with Crazy in Love, that's that energy y'all feeling about this divine feminine energy who has catalyzed this transformation in you and has been able to crack the code in ways that your freakiest, friendliest, givingest feminine connections have not. The women who have done all the things that toxic feminines do as a result of their conditioning by toxic masculines and other toxic feminines to try to win you over, this feminine who has stood in her divine feminine energy has been able to have a catalyzing effect on you that they have not. And it's got you crazy in love. Top of the deck, we have J-Lo. Love don't cost a thing. When you rode up in the Escalade, saw that truck you gave to the valet, knew that it was game when you looked at me, pulling up your sleeve so I could see the roly bling. Saw you later in the corner booth, raising up a toast so I would notice you. But your heart's a mess, think you ought to know. Doesn't matter if you balling out of control. This woman don't give a fuck about your money, material things, what you drive, your watch. The things that would impress others don't impress her. Again, she's a different breed, a divine feminine, and her love don't cost a thing. If you want to give it, I won't. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost a thing. So, at the bottom of the deck, you have Doja Cat, Streets. I can't sleep no more, I'm in my head. We belong and I can't be without you. Why can't I find no one like you? I can't sleep no more, in my head. We belong and I can't be without you. Why can't I find no one like you? So y'all done made attempts to find this energy in other people, in other women. This nurturing, authentic, divine feminine energy. And to no avail, you have not. And it's to the point where it's causing stress and anxiety and even possibly interfering with your sleep or how you focus. And that's also where this temperance was sideways and not upright, because you're not able to get balanced and do things in moderation because you're out of balance. You're out of sync with your divine feminine. And you're not going to be in sync until you come forward and make this declaration of what's underneath transformation. I could get the card up. authentic truth, represented by the number 4. Your stability and your security and your balance is going to come back into fold and start to you're going to be able to move upward and onward from there when you align in the 3D reality, like this Knight of Pentacles representing earthly energy, until you start putting in that work in the physical, because you are the universe, represented by the number 11. You got everything you need. You are a limitless being, heading out on, already on, but really heading out on when you connect with your divine feminine, a soul journey, represented by the number 9, which means you are closing out some cycles in order to do so, ready to leave all the fuck shit behind, all the people who claim to love you but their love come with conditions, all of the people who you try to please to no avail, and that shit only draining you instead of watering your flowers or pouring into you. I'm gonna read this message from Whatever Arises. Love That, a love revolution that begins with you by Matt Kahn. So if you're interested, this is the book. If I can find it, I'll find where I obtained the I don't think I knew it was a book. I just saw him. I read a lot. I mean, I watch a lot of Matt Kahn stuff. I love the tone of his voice. Like, he's a really good person to listen to when you're going to sleep or when you're meditating. His voice is just soothing. I've shared some of his stuff on the channel before. Spirit, what message do you have for the Divine Masculine Collective at this time? Ending the struggle with discontent. What if there was no need to be right? What if you were no longer interested in being defensive toward anyone, even when overlooked or wrongly accused? What if instead of focusing on what you don't have or how unfair life seems to be, you welcomed the most incredible possibilities in your life by opening your heart? Perhaps you might discover an open space within each scene of your play where there are opportunities to act as honestly, accepting, and supportive as only love knows how to be. When a brand new way of being is discovered, that transformation, not an improvement on the design, a brand new you are able to see nearly every battle in life as a fight against the feeling of discontent. An obvious sign of discontent is whenever there is a person or circumstance that you blame for any experience. In fact, simply by surrendering the tendency to blame throughout stressful or painful situations, you may experience far less pain and stress along the way. This helps to free you from the pitfalls of suffering instead of perpetuating it through defensive behavior. A lot of you have been showing up with your player ways because that's been your defense for feeling like you've been victimized in the past in your love situations, but your love relationships. But the more you move out of victim consciousness, get rid of that victim mentality and heal, you start to stop blaming other people for where you are and how you are, taking accountability for where you are and how you are, and step into your power to move forward to what it is that you want to be, where it is you want to be, who you want to be with, and how you want to show up. So it starts there, and I see that it's showing you guys have been doing that work. So congratulations. I'm so proud of y'all. I hope that I've had some influence in some way. If you are needing more assistance in that area, feel free to hit me. But I love this message because it shows the level of growth and maturity that's taking place within the Divine Masculine Collective. It's normal to oppose discontent when it can be seen as exactly the way you don't wish to feel. Yet it is the impulse to deny, avoid, shut down, or lash out against any perceivable cause that prevents you from discovering something more meaningful about it. I hope this message found y'all well. This has been fun. I know it's a long one, but I do feel like the message that came forth was worth it. I hope that you guys really received some confirmation or better understanding about where you are on your journey. Again, if you're needing more personal assistance, feel free to hit me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com to get more information about booking. If you'd like to donate to the channel, my Cash App and my PayPal information will be found below, or you can find it in the on the About tab as well. Thank y'all so much for all of the support that you provided up to this point. The channel and Turquoise Majesty as a whole has seen such increase in 2023, which was my personal year 4 of laying foundations. But honey, I'm in my personal year 5 now, or approaching it now, and we're about to shake the table, honey. Gonna shake it up a bit. Gonna be a whole lot of change and elevation and growth to take place, and I hope that y'all will be a part of it with me. So until next time, y'all, peace.